What up, what up, what up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Manifesting Stardom. I'm gonna turn my light up some because I feel like I want y'all to see me a little better. It's too bright. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Manifesting Stardom, where you get to be a part of the journey of me being the biggest star in the world, of my journey to being the biggest star in the world. Turn my TV down some. I just finished my devotions, and I think it's so on brand and in line with what I feel like you could use and what might inspire you. As soon as I turn my TV down, and so the scripture reference for the day is basically so on point because I feel like just yesterday I had 3 experiences that basically go into the idea of you don't need nobody else's validation or approval to live the life that you want to live and to do your calling and your purpose. And of course, when I do these vlogs, I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing it to document my journey. I'm doing it to inspire you, but I'm also doing it to really inspire myself, really keep myself uplifted. So whenever I'm talking, I'm really talking to myself. Like, I'm really reiterating things that I need for myself as an independent artist, as an entrepreneur, as a man, trying to find my way and make my purpose a reality or make my dreams a reality. I need this constant reminder that I don't need approval or validation from the big executives, the people, the social media. I don't need approval from anybody to be my truest, honest, and purest self, and to really create my art and live my purpose. And so the scripture reference is Galatians 1:10, and I'm gonna just read because it's one verse. It says, am I trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Or am I trying to please people? If I was still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. That's Galatians 1:10. And basically, trying to please people weakens your authority. Alignment with God strengthens it. Confidence flows when you know who you're answering to. And it's like, the validation is going to always drain you. It's going to always drain your power. Alignment is going to always multiply it. Validation will drain your power, and alignment will multiply it. And like, just 3 instances just in the last 24 hours. So yesterday, my manager, he befriended this artist. A lot of times he like attracts artists. Like, it's always artists reaching out to him for advice or whatever. And so he was talking to this artist, and the artist had just dropped some music, and he was giving his opinion and his insight. And the artist was saying how good artist though, like the music was really good. Now, let me put a pin in that. We was looking at the bull pictures, and I think he might be AI because the nigga looked perfect in every picture. He ain't got no videos, and he just like popped on the scene in 2025. So I just feel like, is this nigga AI? Because then like all his pictures is like photo shoot pictures, which can be easily just edited pictures. But like, he ain't got no like behind the scenes. He ain't got no official picture. I think the nigga AI. And I'm like, are we going into a day and age where you can literally be an artist? And if it's 2026 and AI is fairly new, how in the world am I already being tricked? Like, oh, you got, how the AI stuff, it be like the fingers be messed up or like, but it's starting to look more real and more real. It's still to be determined if this nigga is AI or not, because I went on this TikTok even, it's all these same like pictures and stuff, but he just existed in 2025. But anyway, he went and was talking to this artist, right? And the artist was DMing my manager back and was showing him the text messages from his producer. And the producer was telling him like, yo, you need to go more Drake vibes. Your songs got too many big words. It's too complex. You need to simplify it. Though it's cool to always have feedback and have somebody around you that's not a yes man, I think it is extremely dangerous for people to try to tell you that what you're doing doesn't work, especially if you personally believe in it. And the artist had replied back to the producer, was like, yeah, he was like, Mariah Carey got more 18 number 1 hits, and she always used big words or words that aren't deemed predictable for songs and her lyrics or whatever. And I just thought about that because the empath in me automatically identified with this artist, because I'm just like, bro, you sound, because he sounds amazing. Like, the music is great. He's singing. It sounds on brand. It sounds current. I can hear it on on an Apple Music R&B pillow talk playlist. I can hear it on the radio. So it's like your sound is on brand and it's current. And if you believe it, let that be what it is, bro. Like, you don't need other people telling you that you need to be more like what is already out here, because it's people out here that want exactly what you offering. And so that validation is going to or that desire to be validated is going to morph you into something that God didn't intend you to be. And in fact, it's an audience specifically for you that you not even tending to no more, because you so focused on trying to sound like Drake. You know what I'm saying? So that was one instance. And then yesterday, right, I was at the gym and I was working out, and I just had this vision of like, damn, like lately all I've been posting is gym stuff. Like, I haven't posted none of my music. I haven't posted whatever. And so in the back of my mind, I always get this feeling of like, maybe subconsciously, like when I post my album or I post previous content, I'll be feeling like, oh, everybody's seen that, or oh, I posted that too many times already. But it's like, I have some great work, and I have a lot of great work. Like We Man, Good, Winded Up, I got all these different iterations of songs from my album 23. I got 23 songs on the album. I'm proud of the album. I'm proud of all the behind the scenes documentary things I've done. I'm proud of all the visualizers and lyric videos I've done. And it's like, once you post it, we get bored and we don't post it no more. So yesterday I told myself, every time I post something that's like my life, I'm in the gym, I'm working out, or I'm reposting something, I'm going to mix another post of my official content in that mug. I don't care how old it is. I don't care how many times I posted it. I don't care how much the song didn't get promoted, or if I feel like people don't mess with it, or if I feel like people seen it already. I'm going to post my every time in between my regular documentary stuff, day in the life stuff. You know, I'm posting in the gym, and I'm also going to post Winded Up after that. I'm posting on my way to do a telegram, and I'm also going to post my Weed Man video. I'm posting it, I'm practice, but I'm also posting my good acoustic piano live performance. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is we assume that when people don't like stuff, or when people don't say things, or when it's not continuously in people's faces, we just assume that like it's not good, or like everybody's seen it, or bro, I could put my whole album somewhere today and people can embrace it like it just came out, because there's so many people that never even heard my music. You know what I'm saying? And so you can't let other people's validation, not viewing your stuff or not reposting it or not commenting on it, be the reason that you stop posting your things. So that happened yesterday. And then this morning, I come down here, I'm ready to do my devotions, and I start my YouTube, and it's a premiere of the R&B Money podcast with Tank, Jay Valentine, and Jill Scott, because she Gary dropped an album, and it's premiering, so it's like live, so I couldn't rewind it, but it's on a part where, I guess at an earlier part of the interview, Jill Scott was saying like how she appreciates the silence when she's on stage. And Tank talked about how, you know, he would be at his piano, and he used to, as an R&B nigga with his shirt off or singing background with Genuine, he's used to one response from his audience. He's used to people screaming, girls screaming and screaming. So when the screams stop and he at the piano singing his tail off, his insecurity is looking for the invalidation, because he's like, if they're silent, what does that mean? He said it took him to grow and mature that they're actually listening. It don't mean that they don't mess with you. It don't mean that they don't like the song. They're actually listening. And I can 1,000% attest to that, because I remember, you know, as a artist that truly believes in shock and wit, like I believe that as an entertainer, I love the idea of shocking. I love the entertainment aspect. I love the surprise element. I love to keep people wowed. But I also believe that like talent is a big part. Like that's why I love artists like Beyonce that are actually talented, can actually just stand there and sing and sound really good, but then it's going to give you a performance, out of this world performance, like Michael Jackson, Prince, Lady Gaga, Beyonce. Like Usher. Those are performers that are really actually gifted, but then they mix it with the shock. And so early on in my career, I can remember hearing or feeling the silence from the audience and thinking that they not messing with me, or thinking like they aren't, I need to do something else. And so my costumes got wilder, and my performances, and I added more dancers, and I always wanted more hits, until I realized and I grew confidence in myself that, nigga, if I'm standing here with my glasses on and the mic stand and I ain't doing nothing but just singing this song, I'm good enough. I sound good enough. I look good enough. Whatever I'm singing is a good enough song. And perhaps the people being silent is just taking all of that in. From my mere presence is enough to entertain this audience. Look at me. Listen to me. That's what I'm telling myself in my head. Bro, you look amazing. You sound great. Just do your best. And that presence alone is enough. And oftentimes, our mere presence of just doing what we do naturally is good enough for people. And so sometimes, and I would tell myself, if they not messing with me, these niggas is crazy. Cause I look good, cause I sound good, and I know I'm killing it. You know what I'm saying? But all of that comes with understanding who you really are. Like, it's not an audience that I'm gonna go, of course I want the audience to enjoy me. Of course I want this to be a great performance. But if I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm confident in it, that mere relaxation and confidence is what's going to pull the people in every time. And so I just think that it's a great topic that, you know, one of my devotions had Galatians 1 and 10 in it, because it's like, am I doing what I'm doing for the approval of people, or am I doing what I'm doing unto God? And everything you should do should be in excellence unto God. Whether it's performing, whether it's cleaning your house, whether it's driving your car, whether it's doing business, whether it's interacting with other people, it should be done as unto Christ. Not for them to give you the feedback, for God to give you the feedback. And so if I'm doing my best, that's all that matters. I know I'm meant to be a singer. I know I'm a good singer. I know that I need to continue to work to be a better singer. But I truly believe what God says about me. And he told me I'm good enough. You know what I'm saying? And so I hope that encourages you to keep posting your music, whether you think everybody's seeing it or not. Keep posting your music, keep creating new art, keep doing your thing, do your best at everything you do. And so that's what the message is today. And I think the prayer is, Lord, free me from the approval addiction. And I pray that for you. So yeah, tune into the next episode. You already know what I'm gonna say. Subscribe. You ain't gotta like, you ain't gotta comment, but subscribe. I appreciate you. I'll check in with y'all tomorrow.